I know that you're getting a lot of questions about open houses. There's a lot of confusion about now what do we do with open
Right.
houses when somebody comes in and I'm in there hosting an open house. So, what kind of questions are you getting about that?
I get this question via the hotline, which is another great resource, but at least 3 times a day
I
so
bet.
far. But it's also really it's one of those that's addressed on Backstart Realtor. So that's been a great resource for me to answer these. But if you're working with a seller, you do not need a written agreement with the buyer. So if you're hosting an open house on behalf of the seller, every buyer that comes through that door, you don't have to have them sign something that says, "Hey, this is how I'm getting paid." It's just not necessary. If a buyer calls you and says, "Will you take me to this open house that is not yours?" At that point, you do need something in writing before you tour a home. But if you're doing an open house or showing your own listing, that is not necessary.
And what if a buyer comes into the open house and that's where the relationship starts because they're not represented?